Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? I've got a garage. I've got a brand new garage. I have done the tutorial bit and sort of learned the basics of how to play this game, but let's be honest, I'm probably not going to be very good at this to start with. This is Car Mechanic Simulator, and the whole idea is we get cars in, we fix them up, we send them out. The only trouble is, I barely know which way the wheel goes. I don't really know which side is the top, and you know the whole joke about someone being so dumb with cars that the tyre goes flat, and they say, well, it doesn't matter all that much because it's only flat on the bottom. Yeah, I'm barely a step above that. I know where the wheel goes, I don't know a lot else. So this could be interesting, this could be very, very interesting, but I've seen a lot of different I've seen videos, and a lot of people have been asking me if I could play this when it comes out. It's only just come out and there's been some patches and so on, but anyway, let's get into the actual gameplay. So I believe what we're supposed to do is we go to the phone and we can take an order. Oh, we've got 40 seconds to be able to take this. Repair with minimal parts condition 57%. Normal order, how do you accept? Oh, take order, there we go. Poor brake performance. Right. I've no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, there's the car. So that's ready to bring in. I don't really know what we do with it though. How do I get the car onto the bit over there? If it's got minimal brake performance, right. Let's. If I click to use, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Tire changer, wheel balancer, toolbox. The toolbox would probably be useful. This is really not the sort of game for someone like me to be playing. Right, there's an engine. I don't think brakes have got anything to do with the engine, so let's close that down again. And how do you... Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. How do I put it back again? If I click over here. Oh, right. Okay, so we right-click. Parts, notes, inventory, orders. Okay, let's come out of... You click in the middle, don't you? Right, so if I right-click over the car... overview car parts using this mode. Move car to another location. Assemble. Right, let's put the hood back in place. There we go. And we want to put that one back on. Right. That's the first part done. So we've taken the hood off and we put it back on again. And we didn't really want to do that. So normal mode, car status, inventory. Let's go to normal mode and then right click. Move the car to another location in the garage. Parking, lifter. Okay, let's take it to the lifter. Right, now we're making progress. We have managed to move the car from the entrance to our garage to the point where we're supposed to actually take a look at the car. Now, I think the next thing that we're supposed to do is investigate the car. Overview car parts using this mode. Car status. Right. Global body condition 61%. Global parts condition 66%. Poor brake performance. Repair with minimal parts condition 57%. Oh, repair with minimal parts condition 57%. So we're supposed to repair as well as we can. Faulty parts found. Brake pads, brake disc ventilated, brake caliper, brake disc. Right, I guess so we've got to find those. Not really sure how we do this. So let's put the car on the lift. There we go. So we've got 4 wheels that we've got to investigate for brakes. This will be the next thing that we do. So body disassemble. I don't want to disassemble, do I? I need to overview car parts using this mode. Move, notes, inventory, car status, interior, disassemble, switch to assemble. Okay, let's try overview. Right. Okay, this might be useful. We might actually be able to find something useful with this. What did it do? Now then. I see. I think what we actually need to do is we need to take off these wheels. Hold to take off part. If we're going to investigate the brakes, we need to take these off. So, there we go. We take these off. Okay, I can do this. I know that these are called bolts. And we're using, sounds like an air gun to take it off. And that's a very rusty... brake disc there. It's very, very rusty. So in order to take that one off, we've got to take off the brake caliper. So we want to remove that one. But how do you investigate the part? Let's just take that piece off anyway. Oh, you want to come around to the back. There we go. We can see it from back here. There's a lot of rust on this car. Even I can see that this car is not in tip-top condition. If I do that, examine. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be examining them. Right? Why is that? What? I'm in examine mode, but what does that mean? Oh, I see. You just mouse over them. Though the brake pads are okay, we can use the brake pads. The brake discs, they need to come off and be replaced. So if we now right-click and we go to switch to part unmount mode. Yep. Remove the brake pads. Now we've got to remove this brake disc. This one is in very poor condition. And right, now what? Examine tools. Special tools will help you examine the car faster. So what does that do? I can't use any of those, so unfortunately we can't do that. Front axle knuckle cover. I don't think I need to do anything else. I think we've taken off everything that we need to take off. So let's right click, inventory. You can browse, search and sell parts here. Parts, notes. Let's add list. Okay, I don't want to make any notes. Car status. Brake pads. Well, I've found it and it's not in very good condition. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing on there. I don't want to finish the order, I know that much. So, part mount. Examining is not going to do me any more good, really, is it? Yeah, if I'm looking at it here, it says condition... Right. If I press and hold, it shows me that does it show... Ah, I see. You press and hold, and it then shows you the condition after you've done that. So you can come out of that part. So inventory, we need to go to the inventory because we've got those there. They're no good at all. They're 6%. So we've got to buy some more of those. Are you sure you want to sell brake disc ventilated for $6? $29 I can sell those for. No, I don't want to sell them. I want to buy some new ones. So how do I buy more? Sorting by arrival. No. Engine, suspension, brakes. Click on here. Do you want to sell for $6? No, I don't want to sell. I want to buy another. I want to buy a new one. Have I got a... Do I have to go to the computer to buy a new part? Let's just find out about that. Main shop, rims, tyres, license plates, interior, body. I guess main shop maybe. And brakes is the one that I want. I want brake disc ventilated. That's the one. That's the one I was using. Only $100. Oh, that's expensive. Right, but we need to do that. And can I buy second-hand parts? Well, let's just get one. I mean, I could probably actually get more than that, but we'll come out of there and we'll see if we can put this back on again. So if we come back over to the car and click to work on part. I clicked. It didn't do anything. I know what I want. Overview. Move car. Assemble. Right, so we need to assemble. Now if I zoom in. No. How do I do this? I need to assemble. Nope. Right. Interior disassemble. Assemble mode. Switch to assemble mode. Move car. Overview. Right. I'm sure it was assemble mode that I needed to be in. Click to work on part. Now, there's supposed to be a part that goes in here. And if I click, it doesn't work. It's not moving me, so maybe overview. Right. How do I zoom back in so that I can sort of look back down? That's the next thing that we've got to figure out. I don't want to move the car. Overview car parts using this mode. Right. Hold to take off part. If I can zoom... Ah, right. Now I can zoom in. So there we go. I don't know what I was doing wrong. Maybe it was slightly buggy. I know that there are some issues with this one, but for the most part, it's doing fairly well. So examine... part mount. Switch to part mount mode. There we go. So we want to put this stuff back. That is the new brake disc ventilated. Hold to mount the part. Now I can choose to use the poor one or I can use the new one. So I'm going to use the new one and I'm going to put that on. And do we have... Oh no, it just sits on, does it? Don't we have to screw the thing on in any way? Apparently not. Right, let's put the brake pads back on. Those can go back on. They're in good condition. They're fine. The new brake disc is in wonderful condition. It's not rusty or anything. So we want to put the brake caliper back on. That one's in 61% condition. I think that one's okay. Why has it got a second one here? Brake caliper cylinder. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Brake caliper on brake caliper cylinder. No. I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh, hang on. Brake caliper and cylinder. Did I already... Have I taken that one off? Hang on. Unmount, examine, car. Let's check the status. Minimal... Oh, it's supposed to be 57%. So 60% is fine. I've done the brake disc. Brake caliper. Brake pads. I'm guessing... Do I look at the other brake pads? I think I do. Let's carry on with this one. Part unmount. No. Okay, so I want to put the brake caliper back on. Hold to... And I want that one. Brake caliper. Yes, so I must need to do that. So yes, do I want to mount it on there? Yes, I do. That one, yes, it goes back on like that. Right, so then we do that one up there. And we do that one back up there. I told you I don't know anything about cars. I know nothing about cars whatsoever. And rim, lots, there we go. So I want that one, which is those two. And we can do these back up again. So now I do know that you're supposed to do your nuts from opposite sides. You're not actually supposed to do them all the way up to start with. You do them bit by bit and then you tighten them. Or at least that's what I was always told. Okay, that is done. That one is finished. We've done that wheel, I think. We do need to check the others, because if you look at the car status, we've done brake disc ventilated. Caliper, brake disc, and brake pads need to be changed as well. Minimal parts, condition 57%. We need to repair. Poor brake performance, list provided. Click on that. Oh, it doesn't give me anything. So, click to work on part. Hang on. We want to move car, assemble, disassemble, overview. Okay. I don't want either of those. I want... I got to click on the tyre and then move it around a little bit. So, we want to hold to take off this part. Means we've got to take the wheels off. I think I could grow to like this game. I really do. I could see me doing a regular series on this game for a little while. I know I've been sort of drifting around with these other games that I've been playing for a bit. Basically I've been trying to find stuff that suits me and people like to watch. But at the same time, I don't want to be playing something that's too similar to everything else that I play, and I don't want to be condition 0%. That's not very good, surely. So, examine mode. Examine. Yeah, that is 0%. Can I examine this? That's on 73. So those brake pads there, we've got to change those. Hold to take off part. Hang on. Unmount. And take those off. Right, so I know that that one is fine. We don't have to worry about that one. And I didn't actually check the brake calipers. So let's click on this one. And we'll remove this wheel. So yeah, I've sort of been looking at different games, different things that I could play. I know that spin tyres is popular with some of you, but it's not something that I want to play a huge amount of, purely because it's... I mean, I feel that once you've done it a bit, it kind of grows a little bit old. And so, for that reason, I've decided I don't really... Oh, that's like 23%. We've got to do something about that. Brake pads... They're okay. And what about the brake caliper thingy at the back? That's the... There we go. The cylinder. And 74%. Right, so this one, the brake pads are okay. It's the brake disc that we've got to do. So let's go to that one and take that one off. And yes, I feel that this one is an excellent game that I could play. I will occasionally do a series on... right, so we need a brake disc. That's just a standard brake disc, and I guess the other wheel has got the other part that we need. So let's come around here, and then we can put everything back on at the finish. This series here, I think could be pretty good. I will occasionally go back to spin tyres. I don't really have any intention of going back to playing ETS2 for... certainly not for Let's Play. I don't think it works very well for a Let's Play. It it kind of, well, it's a bit slow, is my concern. It's a very slow sort of game. Right, that condition is just 24% on there. Stick with that. Brake pads, they're in 59%. That's in 24%. And the brake cylinder, 57%. Now, what was the 57%? Right, well, we could get away with doing that one, I think. A brake caliper, brake disc, and brake pad. So we need to buy each of those, and then we've got one brake caliper here. But yeah, long story short, what I'm trying to say is that I think that I'd enjoy doing a series on this game. I've already committed to doing a series on Factorio, which I will be doing for a little while now. And I'll be doing a fantasy game at the end of the week as well. And I will talk more about that in my channel weekly Q&A and also updates. So I will do any updates to the channel at the beginning of the Q&A videos. So if there is anything important for you to see, then that's where you'll find it. We need to buy a brake disc, just an ordinary one. We need to buy a brake caliper, and we need to buy a set of brake pads. Ideally, you wouldn't do that. You would buy all of the brake pads together at the same time, wouldn't you? Pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. Right, let's move down here, and we want to go to examine part mount. Now, brake pads on first. This one, we've got 0%, 73s, and 100s. On the other side, I've got 73% brake pads, so I want to use those on the front so that they're evenly mounted. Pretty sure that is what you're supposed to do. So brake caliper on here. We put in a new one. We've got a brand new one. We got a 72 and a 69 and a 24%. So we'll do this one here and that one. Yes. Put those on there. I'll put the new one on the back. Right, that's that one done up. And then finally, we've got to put the wheel on here. And I don't have to replace any of the wheels. I think we are doing well. Oh, you can just press and hold the mouse and just go over all of the nuts and job done. Right, let's come off of that one and run around the back. Click to work on part. If I go to here, part mount, I want... oh, it's the brake disc to go on here first. This is the one that was dodgy, wasn't it? Let's put that on there. Yeah, we want to replace that one. Brand new brake disc, and then brake pads. Hold to mount. We've got brand new ones, and we've got zero condition ones. So we'll put the brand new ones on here as well to go with the brake pad. We really should change all the brake pads. That would be a better way to do it. Brake caliper. I'll put the new one on here as well. Everything's going to be new on this wheel, I think. Apart from that cylinder. And then come round. Let's just wing round to the back so we can see what we're doing. Do those up. This is so much easier. I remember helping my dad work on cars. My dad's very good with cars. He knows what he's doing. Me, on the other hand, I don't really. And so I generally let my dad do it for me. Back when I was doing it. These days I take it to a garage because he doesn't have time. And I don't have time. So, yeah, I would usually agree to do some other work in exchange for my dad doing my car for me, which for me worked out really well. It was the best way to do it. I could think of no better way to do something like that. Part mount. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go like that, and I want to go car status. We've got one brake caliper. Have I done something wrong here? Click to work on part. Brake pads. Oh, they're fine. They're in 59%. Right. I'm going to go to part mount and brake caliper there. Yes and yes. Okay. Come round the back. Put those on. Like that. Right. And now, in theory, I should just be able to, if I go like that and go car status. Yes, we've done all of them. So if I can just put this wheel back on. There we go. I'll have you. Thank you very much. Put the nuts on, like that. And we're done. We've done our very first car. Okay, let's come over here. We want to take it down off of the car lift. Click to use. Down it comes. Yeah, baby. I'm a mechanic. I don't know anything about how your car works or operates, but I'm a mechanic. Oh, this is brilliant. Right, so, total payout 374, tasks bonus 62, money spent 250, job bonus 62, gives us $374 in total, and poor brake performance. We've done those four, and we can say finish order. Yes, we've made some money. Look, $4,089, whereas previously we didn't have. We started out with $4,000. I've got time for another order, or at least we can start on another order. I'm actually really liking it. I am genuinely loving this game. I think that we can at least do several episodes on this one. So we got this one here. We got two of them. I see. Right, this one here. Repair with minimal parts, condition 56%. This brake problems list provided, and this one. A year and a half ago, I bought my son his car. He said he's not interested in anything except filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tyres. Okay. I don't know anything about how to check tyres and stuff like that, so let's take this order. This one could be a bit more interesting. And the person sounds a lot like me. Not interested in doing anything other than just overview. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Overview car parts using this mode. If I do that. Right, so we've got to check oil. And, oh, we've got to change the oil. We've got to do that. How do I zoom in? I don't think you can. Car status, yeah. Air filter, standard tyre, B, fuel filter, and air filter. Change oil, drain old and refill with new. He said that he's not interested in anything except filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tyres. That sounds like me. That is what I do with my cars. I drive it round and then it stops moving, and then I get someone else to fix it for me. I'm just not a car person. I know it's kind of unusual for farmers to do that. Most farmers I know do actually look after their vehicles. Me, on the other hand, I'm not like most farmers. I'm not like most people, full stop. So let's just leave it at that. I'm not like most people, and we won't go any further. So we've got a whole wheel balancing system over here. I don't know if we're going to need that or not, but let's lift the car up onto the lift. There we go. Lift onto the lift. Why aren't you lifting up? Okay, maybe we don't need to have the car here. So let's move car to another location. Parking. Entrance. Let's place it near the garage door again then. I don't know why we need to have it over here. But we're supposed to do something with this. So let's go on to this one. And accessible from wheel standard tyre B. Accessible from wheel side on lifter. We go here and examine. Now, if you can be examined by a tyre tread tester. I see. Right, so if we go here, part unmount, and hold to take off part. We got it. We do have to put it on the lifter. Okay. I tried to put it on the lifter and it didn't want to do it. It didn't want to know. Let's go back and move the car again. We're going to drive it back over to the car lifter. There we go. And the mouse is a little bit fast on this, and for some reason it doesn't want to change. Press and hold slightly. Okay, let's lift that bad boy up into place, and first one that we want to do is take this wheel off. So hold to take off the part. Like that. Am I supposed to be ripping these off? That's the point. I've got a tyre tread tester. I think it's something to do with this over here. What's this? Wheel balancer. Tyre changer. Toolbox. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's go to this one a minute. And instead of doing what I just did, we'll go to examine mode. And then can be examined by, I guess it's a tyre tread tester. Right. Taking off the car. So, I have taken one of them off. Where's my tyre tread? That's a spring puller. No idea what you do with that. And I must have something in this workshop for doing this job. That's for changing the oil. I know that much. And you're supposed to lift a piece off the top. You're supposed to do it. Engine crane. No, I don't want that. Oh, what's this? That's fancy. It's fancy looking. Anything there? Nope. It's my timer going off to say that we are running out of time. Doesn't mean we've got to stop straight away. There's a first aid kit there. That's always handy. Especially for someone like me. I'm a bit of a klutz. I probably will end up breaking something. Finger or something like that. Tyre changer. So, maybe we use the wheel balancer. Balance a wheel. Take parts from wheel balancer. No, I don't want to do that. Install a tyre. Separate parts tyre from rim. Maybe we're supposed to just do that. Ah, I see. You put it on here. Standard tyre is only 15%. So we do need to do that. I need to take this. Are you sure you want to separate rim lots? Yes, I do. Right, that goes on there. And those things, they're like magic, those things. The way that they work. They're brilliant. Okay, so we got 4 tyres that we need to do that to. So let's quickly go back to the car and whip these other tyres off. Other wheels. There we go. Right, and come back round here. Take off the part. So, like that. You, and you. Right, there's one wheel off, and I'll go around and do the next one. If we take all the wheels off, we can just do this really quickly then. Another one. I don't know how quickly the other thing is. There is an upgrade that you can get once you've done a few jobs, that you can undo bolts and stuff at twice the speed that you are at the moment. And we do this one here. So we'll take this one off. Once we've done these 4, we've then got to change the oil and do the air filter. Changing the oil does involve using that oil part thing, and you're supposed to put it underneath, as far as I know. At least that's... I did read it on a comment on someone else's video. I can't remember whose video it was, but I did read it. We're going to need... Actually, we're going to have to buy 4 new wheels, aren't we? I don't think we got any in stock. I don't think we got very much in stock of anything. So let's click to use the computer, and... all... Oh, no, I don't want parts, do I? I need to go back there. Rims shop or tyre shop. No, I don't want rims, do I? I want tyres. So we want tyres and off-road, race, slicks. I don't want racing slicks. What am I going to do with racing slicks? Vintage tyre white walls. Brilliant. Vintage standard tyre B. We got standard tyre B, haven't we? So that's the one that we want. I want 4 of those. There we go. Oh. Oh dear, I don't know what size we want. If I go like that, settings. In this game, you can adjust game settings. Oh, I actually realised you could do that. Inventory, parts, notes, inventory. It's the one that I want, and oh, there we go. So condition. Sure, you want to sell? No, I don't want to sell. No. Right, that's not telling me anything there. So I'm going to have to go back over to this one. Just take a look at this tyre that's on here. That might tell me a bit more. And take parts from tyre changer. Separate. Install a tyre on the rim. Right, we've got that rim. This one is condition 15%. This is tyre B 20555R16. So I need to buy a replacement one of those. Can I just buy it straight from here? If I go to there and I click on that one, I don't want that one though. I want to get a new one. How are you sure you want to install standard tyre B? No, I don't. Okay. I think that is a little bit of a nuisance. It's a shame you can't sort of buy direct, but anyway, I guess this is supposed to be realistic. So standard tyre B. I don't think that we need to change anything, do we? 55R. I've no idea what that means. Profile. It was something to do with profile 55. I don't know what this means. Right, we'll buy one. Let's just leave that. What's this one say? Size 16. Size 16 width. Okay, so let's buy that one. And then if I come out of here and inventory there, does it tell me if they're completely different? Look, 205 and that's 165 and that's 55R 50R. Right, so I need 205 55R. What can't I is there no way to like easily see what you need to replace it with? If anybody knows how to do that, that's something I'd really love to know. Is there no way to sort of see what I've already got? 205, wasn't it? So I've got to go 205, and that's 55. Is the size 16 still right? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. 205, 55R, 16. Right, 16 is right. The 16 bit is right. We do have... We're making progress. We're getting there. Right, 16, 205. That's supposed to be 205 and 55. Why do they make tyres so complicated? Right, I want 4 of those. Yes. $1,160? Good gravy, man. Inventory, and I want to sell that one. Yes, I do. $6. That one I want to sell for $0. Yes. That one at 23%. I want to sell that one as well. 24%. Yes. I want to sell brake calipers for $18. Yes. Right, those we're keeping. That one there, 205, 55R, 16. I want to keep those 165s, and that's 205s. Oh, I can sell it back for what I paid for it. So that's one step in the right direction. Okay, now we head back over to here. This is going to be a longer episode than I originally planned, but I think it's going to be okay. Separate. Yeah, let's separate parts. Oh, we want to do that. Yes. It does. You've got to sort of watch the animation go through, and that one's done. Ooh, there we go. It's allow us to do it again. Take the parts, do it again. Install separate parts from the rim. Do that. We still got to do the tyre balancing, haven't we? Because that's what you're supposed to do. I remember watching them do this in the garage. Once they've done this bit where they take it off, and they do the next bit where they put the wheels back on, then you got to go, and we got one more to do. That one. Yep. Once you do this bit, you then put the wheel back on the rim, and then you take it over to the next machine, and that does the whole balancing thing. So if we go take the parts, we're going to do this like really efficiently. We're going to take one on here, and we're going to install. We're going to take one of those, and I'm going to take one of these new tyres like that. There. Yes. And that one is going to pop that thing back on. It's going to do a grand job of it. Go through the next one. There we go. Tyre changer. Take parts. Right. So then we go to the wheel balancer. Balance. Take parts. Okay, so we want to balance this one. Balance that one. Are you sure you want to balance it? Yes. We will just watch it. Okay, that doesn't actually do a lot. So let's put this one going here. Install the parts. We put that one there, and we put that one there. Yes. Okay, that one's working. Now we're doing it. We're running a proper sweatshop now. This is the way to do it. Look at it go. I remember it. Yeah, see, it goes really fast and then it stops. That one's going to take a while. Is he not finished yet? Come on. I know what they do is they spin it round and then they add bits to it and stuff like that. Right, let's do that and take parts from the wheel balancer. And I want to take you, take the parts from there, and then go to you and balance the wheel. That one is condition 85%. That's not bad. I see. Right. So that one there. What's going on? That's the wrong. Have I put the wrong thing on? Rim lots 205, 55, R16. Oh no no no! That's the wrong ones. Oh dear. That's not balanced, I don't think. Or is it? Oh no, that sign says it is balanced. So we go that one. She wants to balance. If I got the wrong parts here now. Separates install. Right, rim 16. 16. Right, those are identical. So I can't complain about those. This here, 205, 205, 205. Why have I thought I sold one of these back. Ah, I went and put the wrong one on, didn't I? Okay, that's okay. So At least I've not made a serious mistake. So let's take that one there, take the parts, and we go back to the wheel balancer here. That one... Is that one balanced? I don't know which way round it is. That one there. Okay, let's try balancing that one. Are you sure you want to balance? And then hopefully it won't have that symbol on it. We go back to here, and I'm going to install you. And you need a 205 55R. That's the ones that we've taken off, yeah. I thought I sold the other one. I was sure I sold the other one, yes. Obviously I didn't. Right, so the little symbol is meaning that it's not working properly. Right, and if we go to here, take wheel balancer, balance. Right, so we got 2 that are balanced, we got 1 that isn't balanced. That one we got to take apart again, and we got to do it again because I did it wrong. Okay, yes. And you come here, take that one off of there, we go to you, and we go separate the parts, and then that one's fine. That one's fine. It's that one there. We've got to separate you. Are you sure you want to separate? Yes, I do. Most definitely, this is the wrong one. We don't want this one anymore. I need to sell that tyre. And send that back to the shop so that it can hang its head in shame. So take the parts from the changer, go back to the tyre changer, install, go for you, and I want that one. Yes, 205s. Yes. Right, well that one works. We go on to here, take, and balance. We want to balance that 205 there. Yes. Take you. Take. Right. Let's run down here. And actually, I think you can just sell straight from your inventory, can't you? Yes, you can. So I can sell all of these tyres. And I can sell... What? I'm confused. Why is this not showing what I want it to show? That... Is that the symbol for balance? I'm really getting confused on this. I got a wheel that's working on there. I thought I had a tyre. Apparently, I've got one more tyre than I actually thought that I had. So we take the parts from there and we go to wheel balancer. Now, that there, does that symbol there mean that it's balanced? I genuinely don't know which one is the balanced one and which one isn't. If I take that one and balance it, are you sure you want to balance? Yes. Let's see how long that takes. This is one bit that doesn't seem to be overly clear. I've got to be honest. Right, that seems to be taking a while, so maybe the one that I was doing is already balanced. Install, there are no items to work with. Separate parts. Right, those are 205, 55R. They're all the same, so we don't want to separate anything. Let's go back to this one and take. Now I've got... That's the one that was just done, isn't it? Okay, so maybe if I do one and then I put it on here, that way I'm not going to run into problems. So if I put that one on there and... Ooh, hang on, I don't want that. Standard tyre B. How do I know if I've done it or not? Condition 85. It doesn't actually say if it's balanced. There's no indication if I'm using the one that is correctly balanced or not. I'm going to assume that that is actually okay and you don't need to balance them all. Because they haven't asked us to check. It's just a tyre. Surely it was just a tyre tread, wasn't it? You know, I don't know. We go to balance. We got that one there. But what does that symbol... Does that symbol mean that it is balanced or that it's not balanced? And also, when you go to the actual car, we look at the notes for the orders, inventory, note. Click in the middle like that, and then right-click on the car. We go to car status. Standard tyre B. Right, so we are putting them... Okay, let's just put them back on and not worry about the balancing. I think I did that bit wrong. So I apologise for going through all of that palaver without actually having to need to do it. We'll soon find out, because I'm going to put the second one on, and if this is wrong, we will know. So put that one on there, and that one on there, and then if I go car status... Right, okay, so we don't actually need to balance them, I don't think. Let's come out of there, and then we go over to this one. And part mount. Hold. Yes. And with that one on as well. I'm doing this. I am doing it. I'm doing it really well, I think. The only thing is, was I supposed to have the same tyres that I took off? If I'd put different tyres on, would it have been acceptable or not? I guess that's something that I can find out in another episode. We can sort of take a look at that. So we put standard, no items. What do you mean no items to work with? Where's the other wheel? It's not there, it's not there. I had a wheel. Apparently I've gotten rid of the wheel. Inventory. I know what I've done. I think I've accidentally sold the wrong one. No? That one's there. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe I do need to balance it. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Okay, let's go over to this one. Wheel balancer, balance the wheel. Yes, there's no parts to work with. So, yeah, so we put that one on there. I was doing it right all along. I was apologizing for doing it wrong, and it turns out that I was doing it right. So here we go. So we can just let that one... Actually, that one can go and balance, and we can just take a quick look in front. We've got to do an air filter, and we've got an oil drain. So let's open the hood, and where's the air filter? Brake pump, engine, ABS. Does anybody know where you find an air filter? Is that in air intake? No. Air filter. Oh, maybe it will tell us if we go... If I go like that, car status, air filter, standard tyre, and fuel filter. Right. Okay. Overview. Right, so I've done those there. Ah, I see. Right, so you've got a... There's one item there that we've got to do something to. And let's do that again. That overview thing was really cool. That's actually really, really useful. Oh, it's in there. Right. Now we know. Okay, let's go and get the wheel, and we put the wheel back on, and then we can put the bit on the bottom. There we go. Take that one off of there. That one's nicely balanced. I'm getting the hang of this. I am getting the hang of this. And we go like that. Part mount. Put on standard tyre B. Yes, I've now got one that I can use. So you do have to balance them. You definitely have to balance them. Let's put that in there. I kind of want to finish this car before I finish the episode now. I feel that I'm doing well. I'm quite pleased with my own progress. Air intake there. We want to remove that one. How do I remove it? Oh, no. Ah, I see. You got to... Oh, very clever. You got to remove the little clips. Okay, there's another one there. Like that. And there's a couple back here as well. I wonder if we're going to ever have to do like some serious hardcore engine stuff. Now we can take that one out and air filter. Right, so that's the air filter bit. And it also wanted me to do the fuel filter. Is that one. So if I remove the fuel filter, if I go back off of here, I need to go to the compute. Hang on, first of all, inventory. I've got that one there on 0%. That's just air filter. It's like a square one. No, I don't want to sell. If can I right click? No, you can't right click or do anything like that. So let's go to the computer, go to the shop. We want to come back out of there. We want to go to main shop because it's not body shop or anything like that. That's the air filter that we want. Yes. Let's buy you. And then the other one that I wanted was... Oh, no, let's just go... Brakes. Engine. Okay, now... Okay, there's stuff in here that I've got no clue about whatsoever. All I'm looking for is a little fuel... Is that fuel filter? There it is. They look very similar. What's that? Oh, it's a fuel pump. Fuel rail. What's a fuel rail do? I got no... See, I'm way out of my depth here. I think I'm doing pretty well, actually. Considering, all things considered, I think I am doing very well on this. Right, so we come over to this side here, and I want to... No. Do that, and then I want to do part mount. Right, so we got the fuel filter there. And all I got to do is that. Put the good one back on. Right, that's that bit done. And move over to the air filter base and rock on around it. There we go. We're going to add in the new air filter. Add on the new cover. Yeah, you can go back on. And now I've got to put these clips on. Oop, there. Like that. One of you. One of you. Doesn't matter which one. Come round to the front. So all we got left to do is we've got to drain the oil out. And that one there. Right, that's that bit done. So if I go like this and I go car status. Oh, everything's done. Please check the oil and the tyres. But the oil thing isn't on here. Repair with minimal parts. So check the oil and the tyre. How do you check the oil? I wouldn't even know how to check. Well, I do because that's the dipstick right there. Can I do this? Hold to take part. Ah. Apparently we don't have any oil. Now what? Don't tell me it's crashed. Oh, no, it hasn't. You just have to press escape. How do you add oil in, then? Right, because I feel that I've done all right with this. Let's close that one down. I mean, it said check the oil, but at the same time, It didn't actually say to fill the oil up or anything like that. So if I lower it down, can I put oil in it? No, I don't want to. I keep pressing the wrong buttons here. Right, car status, assemble. If I go assemble mode there, no, overview. Just click overview. Well, everything seems to be quite acceptable. There's nothing else that it's asked me to do. If you look round the car, it does seem okay, and I keep pressing escape, and it's not the one. I got to right click. Car status. Everything is fixed. He didn't actually say to change the oil or anything like that, so we will finish this order. No, we won't. Well, what else am I supposed to do? I am... Oh. Drain oil. Drain the old oil and fill with new. So we are supposed to do the oil. I'm running out of time. I really should be a bit quicker than this. So we want to oil drain. Click to use. Move equipment. Place back. Car lift. First car lifter. Put it back. Move. Use. Okay, so I can't do it yet. Maybe I've got to get underneath, maybe? How do I do this? Right, if I go under here, there, I think what you've got to do is you've got to go underneath. So there's the oil filter. Ah. Oil pan. Click on the oil pan. I think what you've got to do is you've actually got to drain a part. Here, you've got to change the oil. Oil filter accessible from under the car. Oil pan. Examine mode. Right, there, that one. Can be examined by taking a car status, inventory, part, open part notes, no. Part unmount. If I click on that, that doesn't do anything. What was I doing? Something moved. Something definitely moved. Have I undone something that I shouldn't have done? I'm worried now. Right, for some reason it's not... No. I'm pretty sure that is the one that you use for draining the oil, isn't it? Oil filter. Oh, hang on. No. I know what you're supposed to do. Because you've got to have the oil drain thing first. So now we can move equipment. And I can't actually use it. First car lifter. Why can't I use it? Right. No. Place it back. Oil drain. I want to move it. Okay, either this is bugged or I'm just not allowed to use that. And maybe I need to take off the oil filter. Let's go in and have a look. And go in here. Go underneath that one. And I will take off that oil filter. That one there. There. Hold to take off. That's not letting me do it. Why can't I take the oil filter off? Okay, it turns out that I have no idea what I'm doing, and I can't actually do this last part, so I will come back to this in my next episode. I would like to do this again, and I'm going to try to figure out how to examine mode. No. I'm sure that you're supposed to take that bit off there, but at the same time, you're supposed to be able to use that one, and I don't know how to lift the thing up. The car is lifted, it's ready to do it, but it doesn't seem to want to work. So I've got to change the oil. Maybe, do I use oil drums? There's one last thing that I can try. Toolbox. Toolbox doesn't give me anything. Okay, so let's ignore the toolbox. It's not that one. That is the oil drain. So what about actually putting in fresh oil? If I go to the engine and I go to the dipstick there, hold to take the part off. Right, it's got no oil in it. So if we come away from there, examine mode, check that one like that. That says condition 70%. Which means I reckon there must be a way to get some oil into it. So let's try the computer, just 1 second, and we'll come back out of here. Interior, license, rims, main, and body. So no, gearbox, exhaust, engine. I would guess. Maybe the engine, but it's... I mean, we've got oil pan and we've got all of these parts that we could take off and replace, but we don't seem to have any actual oil. Right, I am going to have to give up on this. If you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. I will try to find out how to change the oil on the car, and if I can, that is going to be the first thing that we do in our next episode, which will be next Tuesday, the same time as this week. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.